A couple of weeks ago, I made a video comparing the XTool M1 Ultra to the M2. That video had a lot of views and comments. Then, I was checking my affiliate links for XTool and found out that XTool quietly stopped fully stocking it. No big announcement, no "we're sunsetting this machine" email, no listing for the device at all. A search of the site only returns parts for the machine. So today I want to dig into the question that thought raised for me. If the M1 Ultra is on its way out, what do you actually buy if you want everything it could do? Laser, vinyl cutting, foil embossing, pen drawing? Let's get into it.
My simple builds, we make it just for you.
A quick recap for anyone who didn't see the comparison video. The M1 Ultra was XTool's 4-in-1 machine. One enclosed unit, and you'd swap tool heads in about 3 seconds to go between. Laser engraving and cutting up to 20 watts. A blade module for vinyl and cardstock. This is the part that made it a real Cricut competitor, not just a laser. A heated foil transfer tip for foil embossing on cards, journals, invitations, that shiny metallic look detail work. An inkjet module for adding color directly onto materials. And a pen holder for actually drawing and handwriting style work. That's 5 distinct processes in one machine. One footprint, no reclamping your material between steps. I've used mine mostly as a test and demo piece next to my production lasers, but for someone starting out without a full shop, that combo was genuinely unmatched. Here's what I found when I went digging. The M1 isn't marked sold out. It's just not listed on XTool's site at all anymore. Search for it, and the only thing that comes back is parts and accessories for a machine that you can no longer buy. And it's not just the M1 Ultra. The F1 and the F1 Lite, XTool's portable galvo lasers and engravers, are gone from the main site too. Same pattern, no listing, search only turns up parts. Now the F1 makes total sense. It got replaced by the F2, which is a straight up better machine in the same lane. Nobody's confused about that one, and it's not really the story here. The M1 Ultra, which I praised, is the one that doesn't have a clean answer. But here's the thing. I went looking for the same kind of paper trail XTool put out for the original M1 back in 2025. I couldn't find one. Not for the M1 Ultra, not for the F1 or F1 Lite either. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the M1 Ultra is dead. XTool hasn't said that. What I can tell you is the signs point towards it winding down. And XTool has clearly moved its attention and marketing dollars to the new machine. XTool officially launched the M2 in late May of 2026, calling it their Colorcraft laser, starting at about $549 for a 10-watt version. On paper, it sounds like the heir apparent. Bigger laser bed than the M1 Ultra, dual cameras, CYMK printing instead of just CYM. But here's the catch, and this is the whole point of this video. The M2 does not do everything that the M1 Ultra did. The M2 is a laser plus color printer machine. It dropped the blade cutting, it dropped the foil embossing, and it dropped the pen module entirely. So if you were drawn to the M1 Ultra specifically because it replaced your Cricut and your laser and gave you foil work, the M2 is not a straight up swap. It's a different tool built for a different job. Colorcraft printing paired with a laser, not a do-everything workstation that the Ultra was. Some of you have also asked about the O1 Omni, which I've covered before since I own the Eufymake E1, and for quick clarification, the O1 Omni is a UV printer. It's aimed at printing on hard surfaces like tumblers, phone cases, ornaments. It's not a laser. It doesn't cut vinyl. It doesn't do foil or pen work, but it solves a completely different problem than the M1 Ultra did. Don't wait on the O1 Omni if you're thinking it's going to fill the gap. It won't. Okay, so real talk. Most makers who bought the M1 Ultra weren't buying it just for the laser. They were replacing their Cricut and adding laser capability at the same time. It was a crafting machine. Okay, so real talk. Most makers who bought the M1 Ultra weren't buying it just for the laser. They were replacing their Cricut and adding laser capability at the same time. One machine instead of 2 or 3. And this truly was a crafter's machine. So if that's why you wanted it, here's where things actually stand right now, and what I would do if I was in your shoes. If the 4-in-1 combo is genuinely what you need, a laser, blade, foil pin, all in one, there's still limited stock at the time of this recording on Amazon, even though it's no longer listed directly from XTool. Once the Amazon stock runs out, this option closes. I'd move on this before it disappears completely. This is honestly what most working makers already do. They mix dedicated machines instead of relying on one to do everything. Instead of one machine doing 5 jobs adequately, run the M2 for your laser and color print work, and pair it with a dedicated blade cutter like a Cricut or Silhouette for vinyl. For foil work, don't go looking for the XTool hot foil pin. That one's actually an M1 Ultra accessory. It plugs into the M1 Ultra itself and won't work standalone. What XTool does sell as a true standalone option is their hot foil stamping machine, a separate press style machine that handles branding, embossing, and hot stamping with swappable dies. For what it's worth, my M1 Ultra is actually what replaced my Cricut, and it's still my only way to do embossing. XTool hasn't announced a true one machine successor to the M1 Ultra. Nothing combining laser, blade foil, and pin the way that it did. Given the pattern of an Ultra variant following the base machine, like we saw with the F1, the F1 Ultra, it wouldn't surprise me if an M2 Ultra shows up eventually, or maybe a separate machine built specifically around blade cutting and foil work. That's speculation on my part, not a confirmed roadmap. If you're not in a rush, it's worth waiting to see what they build. I'll be tracking this one the same way I've been tracking the M1 Omni, and I'll update you the moment something changes. Here's where I stand, having actually owned and used the M1 Ultra. If you're brand new and tight on space or a budget, the multi-machine route in option 2 is genuinely fine. Arguably better long-term, because a dedicated vinyl cutter and a dedicated laser will each outperform a jack-of-all-trades module. The M1 Ultra's real strength was convenience for beginners, not raw performance. If convenience and footprint are your priority, then grab it on Amazon while stocks last. If performance and longevity are your priority, build the combo. Either way, don't panic buy because a machine might be disappearing. And honestly, that goes way beyond just this one machine. New tools are coming out constantly right now from XTool and from every other vendor in this space. And it creates real FOMO. We see something shiny and new and we buy it. Because what if we miss out? Here's the test I actually use. If your sales support the demand, meaning you've got orders and a clear pipeline that the machine will help you fill, then it makes sense to buy it. If your sales don't support that demand yet, you're not investing in your business. You're just adding debt to your business that isn't ready to carry. Buy for what you're actually going to make, not for the fear of missing out. If you want me to keep tracking this M2 rollout and whether the XTool ever ships a true Ultra successor, hit subscribe. I'm covering this stuff as it develops, not just once and done. Here's what you can expect from this channel. I drop machine views like this one when they're actually relevant, and otherwise I'm dropping new project builds every Friday. If that's useful to you, then subscribe and hit like so that you don't miss it. If that's useful to you, subscribe and hit like so you don't miss out. So until next time, it's time for you to get out there and go make something.
From a small town workshop, we build with love and care. Every sign and keepsake made by hand right there. My simple builds, we my simple builds.